so say we're coming at you with some shoulder press. All right, so first thing with the shoulder press, if you don't have the mobility, you shouldn't go heavy, all right? So nothing like failing around, 6 to 8 or under that reps. So what I mean by good mobility is what we're looking at here when we have the rib cage locked down. It's how far can I get my arm over my head in order to be straight up and down, okay? So you should be able to see a little bit of my ear off the side. Now what a lot of people do when they have this forward posture is they're gonna be like, okay, where's my mobility? They're gonna go, boom, yes, no problem, and bam, there goes that huge rib extension. Okay, that's a no-no, that's not mobility. All right, so you're compensating so it turns into partial chest movement and puts lots of stress where? On that lower back, because you're just sandwiching that into place, okay? So what we're gonna do is, if you have the good mobility, let's do the shoulder presses this way. So now that I've covered mobility, I'm gonna move on to the movement. I like to get the most out of my shoulder press, so I end up going dumbbells. I'm not a big fan of the barbell, just because it doesn't fit well with me. Okay, so when we come here, we wanna make sure we get good posture. Again, the rib cage is locked down, so there's no flare. Okay, lock down again. I'm gonna put my feet slightly under my hips and screw my feet to the floor and stand as tall as possible. Okay, one more time, rib cage, screw my feet to the floor, stand as tall as possible. Okay, after that, what I'm gonna do is come to right about under 90 degrees. Anything lower than that starts to work a lot of traps, which I'm not really going after. I'm trying to isolate the shoulder. Okay, so what I'm gonna do from here is I'm going to act like I'm shoving my feet into the ground and then pressing away from the floor. If you notice at the top, I actually do a little bit of a turn, so I turn my pinkies all the way under and back down, okay? So what I'm trying to do is get in the perfect overhead position. Wham! And nice and slow back down, squeezing. Okay, my scapula, my traps, and my lower lats are all turned on, and I'm getting that turn in. So if you look at it from this side, it's gonna get a little, just like that. Rib cage is locked down, there's no flare, and then boom, there's none of this stuff, okay? You can tell that difference. Again, and then lock out and finish. Okay, what that's gonna do, I got photo bombs, is it's going to get max contraction in the shoulder. What you're doing is you're completing the top range and sealing the deal right at the very back, so you get actually full delt contraction all the way through for just one movement. So get the mobility. If you don't have the mobility, I'll cover that later. We'll look up Tony Gentle core stuff. Amazing. It'll get your shoulder mobility so you're into overhead pressing with no pain. Peace.